shine. I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna let it.
Hello, hello, hello. It's Dr. Z here with another video on Teach Your Child to Read in 100 Easy Lessons, our reading journey part 2. Welcome. If you're just tuning in to the channel, we hope that you will like, subscribe, click the bell and notify. Subscribe, click the bell and notify. Check us out in our latest video on part 1 of this journey where we talk about my daughter's journey through Teach Your Child to Read in 100 Easy Lessons. Stay tuned for a video about the tips and tricks for using this program. While this is not a sponsored video, I wanted to offer any of you that do use the program to be able to begin with some tips and tools to help in preparation for using the program. And really, these tips and tools can be used for any reading program that you are using. And you can start as early as your child is able to form words. Really, my 16-month-old has already begun some of these literacy tools as early as 16 months. Be on lookout for that particular video. But let's go ahead and jump into this video, which shows my daughter's progress from the last lesson we looked at, lesson 26, to now lesson 37. So we are beginning lesson 37. Every lesson is pretty much formatted the same exact way until we get a little bit later in the book where there is more emphasis placed on the story. But you will have sounds that the child will be saying. They can be new sounds that have learned in this particular lesson or that they've already learned. And then they will be using these sounds to blend a word together. Again, it could be a new word or something that they've encountered before. It goes on to word reading, and this is a preview of words that the child will encounter in the story. It may not be every word, but some of the sound blends are being formed, and then as well as more sounds. So we always in these lessons are going to focus on the ending so that you can see the same part in her progression through being able to read the story. So today Sabai is going to focus on this particular story. I didn't mention that there's also a picture, and there are questions that are associated with this picture after you've read the story. So these coincide. The picture and the story go hand in hand. All right, so here we go. Now you're going to read the story. Finger on the ball of the top line. You're going to sound out the first word.
E, C.
Sound out the next word.
At, that.
Next word.
O, it, o, little.
Next word.
Shack, shack.
Next word.
Sand, sand.
Next word.
It's, is, in. I mean, it, in. The shack.
Next word.
Winnie says we. It, oh, will run. It, in the sand.
Good job reading the words. You're going to read the story again. This time, I'll ask a question each time you come to a period. Here's the first period. It's a little ball that comes after a word. When you get to this period, you'll stop and I'll ask a question. Sound out each word and then tell me the word. Read all the words until you get to the what? Period. Good job.
E.
question. Do you remember how you learned how to read? I mean, do you remember the process, what program you used, what teacher may have taught you, or who helped you shape your literacy journey? I think it's important not necessarily to remember it right down to its finite moment, but in the sense that everything that you do in your communication today was formed by some foundation that was laid in reading for you. It was a habit that was formed. In today's lesson, one of the lessons my daughter has taught me through going through this process is that I am laying the foundation for her good communication. That what I'm doing in these early stages of pre-reading and teaching her language and the value of language is creating, developing a habit for good communication. Just watching and being able to engage in the process with her has been so rewarding. And I really, really appreciate being able to talk about the stories with her, to ask questions about the stories, to watch her just come alive when she is able to read a word and read it fluently, because she has encountered it so many times that she's like, oh yeah, I know this word, let me say it. So there's just beauty in these 15 or 20 minutes and just being able to see her progress and to know that she is developing, again, a good communication tool through learning how to read. So I just want to encourage you in that this process can seem daunting because it's reading and you're starting from something that may not be in the realm of what you learned, but you are laying a good foundation. I hope that you have gained something of benefit from this video. Please share, comments, like, subscribe, and continue to follow our journey. We appreciate you and thank you for watching.